Greetings everybody and welcome back to my channel. God, it has been a hot minute since I last uploaded a video to this channel. It has been by no means intentional. I've basically had, in between work and live events, moving and just cracking on with everything that's going on in my life, an inadvertent social media detox, which has been quite nice actually. But I'm back now. We are back with a bang indeed, because do you know what? I wanted to save the unboxing for this very, very special occasion. As you can see behind me, no, this is not my house. This is a very special hotel called the Crazy Bear. I think it's like the Crazy Bear Group. They have many hotels around the country, but this is my first time staying here. My boyfriend very, very kindly for my birthday surprised me with a stay here. As you can see, it is just so eccentric, it is so quirky, it's so me. And we're gonna go out for dinner soon, and I wanna wear my newest item that I have, so it only seemed right to put on my very extra Versace robe and unbox for you a very special Chanel unboxing. As I'm filming, it's the day after my birthday, so I've had already an amazing long weekend, and the cherry on top is buying this gift from me to me at obviously my favourite store of all time, Harrods. Let's take out this wrapping paper. This is the first time I've actually had this corrugated Chanel gift wrapping on top of the gift bag. So as you can see, we're pretty standard inside. Let me just whip this bad boy out and throw this flimsy ass paper bag to the side. So as you can see, beautifully wrapped, has not, oof, just trying to take my hair there, has not been touched at all. Let me whip out the receipt. We'll go through prices and everything later, because I know you like the transparency on that, and there have been many price increases, so we will go into that later. But let me just undo the camellia and the wrapping now. I hope you can hear that. That's very, very good ASMR. So camellia out. See if you can guess what it is. I think a lot of you will be quite surprised that I have bought one of these or another one of these, so that is a hint for you. I feel like that flourish is necessary given I am in a Versace robe. I will just say up front, it is a bag, as I think a few of you Chanel aficionados out there will notice. The box is a hinged box. Here we have a dust bag. Now this dust bag is unexpected because it shouldn't be this colour, so that's a hint. And I swear to God, I'm always shortchanged one of those little tiny booklets about what is essentially, I may as well not hide it anymore, classic flaps. We have a beautiful classic flap. And oh, actually, I'll put this aside. I do have the booklet, I think. Yeah, it's like a care booklet, but they usually give some sort of guide to classic flaps inside. Ta-da! So here we have, and I don't think you'll be able to capture it because we are in the Crazy Bear and there is like little to no lighting here, but I will do some outside shots later in natural lighting so you can see the bag. But this is a very beautiful and stunning dark navy blue, I want to say, shiny medium classic flap, and you can see it's in the quilted caviar leather, and it's got, I think, champagne gold hardware. I have a beautiful chevron Tiffany blue or Tiffany green classic flap, and it's in the same size, but it's different enough that I feel like having another medium flat bag is fine. So let me just open her up and take the felt out, because as you can see there's protective felt here separating the double flaps. So let me pull her out, and you can see the inside is also that gorgeous blue as well. So here it is opened up. As you can see here, the double CCs and the double flap, pocket here I suppose, and pocket here, as you are probably familiar with, though let's be honest, they don't get much use at all and are pretty redundant, as I've covered in previous videos. You can see here the open cavern, the tri pocket, so you can put the lipstick in there, 2 other pockets for your very small belongings, and also, as a lot of you will know, the The actual authenticity cards, the physical authenticity cards, are now gone. They have the metal plate inside. Then you've also got this front pocket here. And then if I close the bag, we've got this Mona Lisa style pocket, which is also very, very identifiable and iconic to the classic flaps. That is just the quick tour of the bag. I think the next question a lot of people will be asking is why I bought a classic flap, because I know I've been very, very vocal. In fact, some of my most watched videos are around why not to invest in a classic flap, or why they might be overhyped, or things to be aware of before buying a classic flap. Even though I have those, you know, quite a few classic flaps and classic bags in my collection, I did think this bag was super, super special in its own right, and I also couldn't really pass it up. It was just so unique. In fact, let me get into the backstory of how I got this bag. So obviously I mentioned I was in Harrods, my favourite place to go. It's like the adult playground, the happiest place on earth, basically. So it was part of the birthday weekend itinerary to go there first. And I was looking for a bag. I've mentioned in various wish list videos that I would be open to another Chanel bag, just potentially something that was a bit more seasonal. And there's been a few nice bags in quilted, like caviar or calf skin, that I quite liked the look of and I wanted to see in person. But actually, when I went in store and looked at the selection, there wasn't that much in stock in the boutique. And also the things that were in stock were of like garish colours. So there was like a mustard yellow, there was deep reds, but they weren't nice reds, to be honest, and a lot of them were in lambskin, and there was also some bright hot pinks or corals, which were beautiful, but I don't need much more seasonal colours. The sales associate was kind enough to bring me out loads of bags that were, you know, in a calf skin or a caviar, because I want something long wearing, hard wearing. And amongst all the bags, he brought out also a classic flap, despite me actually mentioning at the time when he asked me what I was looking for. Despite me mentioning, I said I didn't really want a classic flap, he brought out this beautiful bag in taupe. It was a small classic flap in this beautiful soft brown taupe colour. And to be honest, when I tried it on, I was very surprised at how nice it looked. The size, obviously, I'm familiar with. And despite me obviously mentioning that I didn't really want another classic flap, it's really hard to tell a girl that she shouldn't have more bags, because we all know your girl wants more bags. So I was honestly very prepared to go home with that bag itself, but I did fear that I was buying more neutral beige bag. So I asked, you know, is there anything else in the back? Because you should always ask as a top tip, if you're buying Chanel, any other brand, go and ask to look in the back for other bags, just so you don't have any buyer's remorse, just so that there's no hidden other unicorn bags. So he went and opened the sliding door, and oh my god, it was like a chocolate factory, a sweet shop. There were so many classic flaps in there and reissues as well, but what jumped out the most was this. And there was one in the small size, but obviously this one's in the medium. I tried both on, even against the taupe colour, and honestly it was just meant to be this one. And it's really surprising for me to say that, because when I read to you the price, you'll understand why I was a bit resistant to get another classic flap, because this is almost double what a seasonal bag would cost. But at the end of the day, when I tried this on, your girl can't lie, you know, it looks really nice. It goes obviously with everything. It is a dark enough blue that almost passes as black, but it has a hint of colour. And I've sold my Chanel boy bag, my first ever bag, quite a few weeks ago, actually, almost months ago in fact, and obviously that bag was black. I have a lot of black bags in my collection, and it was just nice to be able to have a bag that was obviously a neutral, of course, like black goes with everything, but also has a hint of colour. That is the reasoning, that's the rationale. Whether you accept it or not is for yourself to consider, but I love the bag. I bought the bag with my own hard-earned cash, and it was a big milestone for me, because honestly this is the most expensive bag that I've got to date. So speaking of price, it's probably worth me going into how much this cost, because even though it was a birthday present from me to me, I'm sure a lot of you will want to know what the actual price is out there at the time of filming. So I have the receipt here, and you know I'm always super transparent about this kind of stuff. So here I have the Harrods receipt, and on my birthday, I must mention, and this was also another reason why I thought it was acceptable in my mind to buy this bag, I get double points on the week of my birthday. In fact, everybody does, I think, regardless of what level of, what tier you are on. I'm a black card holder now because I spent so much money on ridiculous stuff like Versace robes and Chanel bags. But I think everybody gets the privilege of double points. So in fact, the next time I go to Harrods, it'll probably be something for free. So this bag is the Chanel Timeless Classic Medium Navy Blue. That's the official colour. I will also put the actual serial code in the description box down below in case you're interested, because this is actually new from what my sales associate told me. From the Métiers d'Art collection, it is a new colorway. It's very rare. They get a few of these in, so just do check with your local boutique or sales associate if they have it. This was a whopping £6,930. Quite a staggering amount of money. This is the most expensive handbag I have in my collection. I still to this day stand by the fact that I think Chanel bags are overpriced, but what can I say? These Chanel bags are pretty much inflation proof. They beat the rate of inflation, and sometimes these bags, Chanel bags, Hermes bags, they can actually be great investments, better than stocks and shares. So it's really in the eye of the beholder if you think it's worth the money. But for a long time now, I will be on a bag ban because this costs double the amount of a Chanel seasonal bag. But I do believe it is made in Paris. Let me just check actually, because I know a lot of their bags now are made in various questionable countries. Yep, this is made in France. And it does have the 5-year warranty on top, the Chanel Amour program. So, you know, if there's any kind of wear and tear, they'll hopefully sort it out. Let's hope it doesn't get to that point. But with this bag being in the caviar durable leather that it is in, I think we stand a good chance. I think this being a dark colour, it won't show up as much, and it will be pretty well hidden. And I think it's going to age really well. I really can see myself at age 60 or 70 rocking this bag, which is why I was okay parting with that amount of money. And it's not like vintage options or secondhand options are that much cheaper. So for me to get that fresh out of the box Chanel feel, I thought it was worth it. It just signifies a lot to me because it is such a big milestone purchase. I get double points, all that business that I use to justify to myself, some cash back potentially as well. But overall, I'm just really, really happy and chuffed with my new bag baby, and I cannot wait to style her. Not just in spring and summer that we're having now, but obviously most of the weather in the UK is pretty much autumn, winter, or just rain pretty much all year round, and just dark, cold weather. So I cannot wait to style this with blazers, like the Balmain blazer style, with jeans, and I can just imagine myself waltzing around in this until I am old and grey, and even passing this on to my very, very fortunate child one day. I'll insert some modelling shots because I know those are super helpful to you guys. I am 5'7", so 169 centimetres, and I'm a UK size 6, just so that you get a feel for how this bag sits on me. It looks great, double strapped over the shoulder, and also one long strap. I think over the bosom does not look good. Okay, we're not going for a hypebeast look there. It does not look like an LV bum bag. It just doesn't work, and it's just too classic. I think it's too elegant to be worn like that. Hopefully those modelling shots are helpful. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way, or just, you know, some bag porn, because we all like to see that every now and again. I'm definitely on a bag ban. In fact, I'm on a purchasing ban overall. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this bag below. Let me know if you think this was a worthy purchase, and I will get back to producing other videos soon, but just bear with me as I get back into the rhythm. But thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.